Hey everybody, it's Kimberly at ADR Notable. In the next 7 minutes or so, we're going to walk through the first 3 things to do after you set up your ADR Notable account. So let's get started. The first time you open the app, you will be offered a guided tutorial, and our users find this to be a very helpful way to get started. But if you don't have time, not to worry, you can restart it at any time from the Help menu, which is in the upper right corner of the screen. The next step after the tutorial is to set up your profile, your firm, and then link your calendar and email. And it doesn't take long at all to do this. And then you'll be all set to use some of the favorite features of ADR Notable, like the term sheet generator and the billing module. Because these are all really very intuitive, we're just going to do a quick run through here. When you first log in, you'll be on your main dashboard and you will see a gear icon in the lower left corner. When you select that, you'll see profile at the top of the list. So let's go ahead and click on that. And you'll see here that some of the information is already in from the data that you entered when you set up your account initially. This is where you can change your password if you need to do that. And I'm going to select Enable Two-Factor Authorization to give myself an extra layer of security on my account. And then I'm ready to put in my details. So here I'm going to put English and Spanish. I don't work for a firm that has branches, so I'm going to leave that blank. Okay, key selling points. I have my types of mediation that my practice encompasses here. And then I'm ready to put in my rates. One of the things that our users really like about ADR Notable is the fact that the billing module is set up specifically for a dispute resolution practice with lots of opportunities for different fixed hourly and daily rates. And there is an under 10 video on creating an invoice, so I encourage you to go ahead and take a look at that when you're ready. So I do a program for the courts, $100. And now you're ready to put in your mailing address and your physical office address and your administrative or case manager information here. And then we're going to update. And just like that, in 2 minutes, your profile is set up and all of that information is ready to be used in other parts of ADR Notable. Sometimes users will ask us if they have to set up their firm if they are a sole practitioner, and that's a really good question, but the answer is yes, because this is where you will enter the information that will show up on your billing invoices. There also is information that will show up on the report headers for some of the built-in reports in the app. So here we are back on the main dashboard, and just as before, we're going to click the gear icon in the lower left corner. This time we'll select Manage Firms and then Display Edit. Now the firm administrator is already in here by default from the information that was submitted earlier. And then the next section to complete is the firm information. And this information is all very self-explanatory. So now let's say that it is time to invite your colleagues to your firm. You're going to select the Invite User button here, put in their email, and click OK. When you do that, they'll show up here under the pending invitations. And if they don't respond in a day or so, you can resend the invitation email. You'll get a little notification that the invitation email has been sent. And then when they do respond, they'll show up here in the user's block. At that point, you can assign a role to each user. And if you click on this information button, you can see the permissions that are granted by default to firm administrators, mediators, case managers, and restricted users. A great feature of ADR Notable is that you can invite somebody from another firm to a case at no additional charge. So if you're co-mediating, for example, with somebody from another firm, you can invite them to your case and then set the level of access that they will have. Now the final set of data that you'll input is down here under billing settings. And this is the information that's going to appear on your invoices when you use the billing feature in ADR Notable. So you can upload your firm logo, you can set your default payment terms, your overdue fee. You can add a little memo if you want to say, thank you for using Callahan Family Mediation Group. You can decide what types of payment you want to accept. And if you, for example, want to accept payment by wire transfer and check this box, you'll have the opportunity to type in some instructions, and then those instructions will be displayed on your invoices. Same as by check. And also, if you have custom payment, if you use PayPal or something like that, you can submit those instructions as well. And then finally, this is where you'll connect your Stripe account if you want to accept payment by credit card. When you have all of that information entered, then you simply click on Update Firm. And the last thing on our list is really going to take you no time at all. So to connect your Google or Microsoft Calendar and email, you just click on one or the other. Here we're going to click on Google Calendar. You may be asked to select the types of appointments that you want to share, and your calendar shows up here, your agenda shows up here. Continue with Gmail. You select your account, and there we go. If for any reason you want to sign out, the buttons are down at the bottom. So thanks for watching, and you're ready to go. There is an under 10 video on setting up a case, but if you have an extra couple of minutes, check out the tip on the next page.